Welcome to the Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast, episode number 24.
El dos, cuatro.
There you go.
I really got to do my work on that before.
Yeah,
that.
he's our local bilingual here.
Yes.
His honor. I am Matt Rojas, a.k.a. the Dread Pirate, and yes, Claw, we are late. Hashtag blame no jeans. Let's do it.
It's all your fault, I'd say.
It was actually crushing the internet wire, but okay.
It was a crushing the internet. Well,
No, it was
him.
kind of Matt not updating Twitch.
It was me. It was me not updating Twitch. I hadn't logged in on this computer yet, and then I went to go to log in, and it didn't work. So, yeah, episode number 24. This is a video game podcast.
Kind of.
If you don't like video games,
Well, we can talk about other stuff too, but
we can't help you.
Just watch
but-
anyway.
Yeah, watch anyways.
We're good.
I'm Matt Rojas, a.k.a. the Dread Pirate. With me, we have...
Jason's on. Zoner.
and I'm Monte Rojas, no jeans.
Robert Link, Rob Dog.
Rob Dog 1991.
Oh yeah.
And we have a live studio audience today. Seems to be a thing for us.
I know.
Yeah,
lately.
people are coming in here and
Yeah.
watching.
But,
Well, they
um,
were doing something
You
else.
can do
and they
like
just
hello.
decided.
We should do like a audience like applause thing.
Yeah, applause.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you
Yay!
We can add like laugh tracks from like shows. Like, yeah.
And every time something bad happens, he goes, oh.
CMG is filmed in front of a live studio audience. Most of you are too young to remember that. But
No.
all right.
No,
know.
we all-
Okay.
Come on,
Yeah.
come on.
Come
it's
on
okay,
now.
Come on.
I'm talking
All
about
right.
you guys.
So, how have your guys' weeks been? What games have you been playing? We'll start with No Jeans.
Week's been busy as always. It's always gonna be busy. But I played some Dreadnought again. Got back into it. They reset the whole beta. All your ranks, you're back down to 0.
That's
Kind of-
fine. I just want it inverted more than
which
anything.
they have
I know.
inverted back.
You
Or
you
now.
text me. Basically, Dreadnought, there was no inverted, so I had to play
I
that
couldn't do
game.
that.
You had to play that game non-inverted, and then I had to say correctly. Come on now. And
Especially
then-
in a ship, that is
Yeah,
absolutely
especially-
Well,
wrong.
here's the thing,
Yeah.
though. You don't move up and down by aiming. You use that by using your thrusters.
yeah, still.
R1,
It's-
L1, so
yeah.
up and down. So it's not like you're aiming up to go up. It's just you're
Either
aiming
way,
to
it was
aim.
frustrating because I'd play that game and they'd be like, "Okay, let's go play Overwatch," and I'd have to like readjust now back to. And it was getting so
I can't
annoying.
adjust to the other way.
Yeah,
it
it's
throws me off.
yeah, it's
Then,
frustrating.
See what else? We played some Player Undergrounds Battle, or Player Unknown's Battlegrounds. Yep, that's a hard one to say. I know why they always say PUBG.
It is kind of difficult, huh?
Yeah.
It's
PUBG.
It's a tongue twister. There's some other games. You?
Me, finished the Tekken story mode.
Ooh.
Great game. Hated the end. Not the story. The story was amazing. They did a great job with that. Didn't like the last battle. Controller did come very close to being broken. Very close. Almost threw it across the room. Did throw it across the sofa.
Well, that's safer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's okay. But I got mad. I hate when they change everything at the end like that to it for no reason, just for no reason. I didn't like that. But anyways, that was great. What else? I've been playing some zombies on Infinite Warfare.
Okay.
Having fun on the Spaceland, the '80s one, the
Oh,
'80s
okay.
themed one. That's good. And then last night decided it's time to get in there and finish Bloodborne. Now that is a hell of a game. Took me
So-
about 20 to 30 minutes just to remember how to play to get into that. And I'm just grinding right now while I'm getting used to getting back into it. And then I'll just jump back in.
So how much time do you have into it already?
Oh, Bloodborne?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I probably have put easily 16, 18 hours into that game. Easily. But once again, remember, this is a new kind of game for me to play. So I had to
Yeah.
really learn it. And the thing is, I told myself, because I've heard all the horror stories about it. So
And seeing all the memes and the gifs.
yeah,
and
so
the-
I decided I'm going to take my time. And that's what Christian told me to do too, Keith's kid.
Yeah.
He's like, just take your time. In fact, I told him I was going to get back in. He goes, let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
You know that first level? Because here's what's crazy about that game. The first level,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not just because you get powered up. The first level is harder than the following levels. It's almost like it wants to say, F you, get out of this game.
Oh wow.
Okay, so it does do, but so he told me, he goes, go through, grind that one again, that first level, to get back into the swing of it. So that's what I was doing last night. And
Got
then
it.
probably tonight I'm going to go ahead and go back into where I was in the game. But that's good. But even though it has nothing to do with what we've been playing this week, really quick shout out to F&I Jer. who is
yeah.
at Evo this weekend.
Yep.
He is representing Fire and Ice Esports at Evo with Injustice 2. Yesterday went undefeated. He's out of his pools, right?
Yeah.
Yep, undefeated, out of the
Yeah,
pools.
yeah.
He's in bracket play now, and that's who we're rooting for.
Yeah,
That's
the
awesome.
match I saw, he was Black Adam going against the Wonder Woman.
He's always Black Adam, dude.
He's
He's awesome as Black Adam.
he did pretty well. It was pretty sketchy there in the first round,
Yeah.
but the second round he just wiped the person.
That's
you know,
awesome.
this week leading up to it, I watched him on a few other streams. I'll remember their site later, and I'll say what it is. But they have one that they do every week, this weekly tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And he was doing casting. That dude knows how to cast, man. Shit, we should get him down here for the gears, man.
If you know
Bring him in. Where's he?
Yeah, no, I know. He's in Canada.
Oh,
He's in Canada, but no, he's good, man. That guy's good. So a lot of our best wishes going out to Jer. Good luck this weekend. Let's get this thing.
Faux show. Rob Dog, what games have you been playing this week?
All right. I actually started playing Gears of War on PC.
really?
Nice.
The first one or just
The fourth one, yeah,
Okay.
just to try it. I like it a lot, honestly. I kind of felt like I would get the controls easier on PC, but I'm starting to realize the game is just very different from what I'm used to. So like I was telling Matt, there's a lot more forward and back mobility compared to left and right, so I have to get used to that more.
Yeah.
But I feel like I was doing well, and I told you guys I tried to play social right away. I'm like, I'll just throw myself in a match, and I'm like so low level. I'm like level 6 or 7, and it throws me with people like 56 and 57. I'm like, all right, this is gonna be fun, and it wasn't bad though. It was still a lot of fun. I think I did arms race, which was
Oh,
it was random. I just tried it.
that was
I
the
thought
worst
it was
one.
fun though, because I
I can
got.
see our audience even over
Well,
here is
it's
cringing.
okay.
They're like, oh.
It's okay. No, but hear me out. Hear me out.
I've
I
never
don't
done
know-
this before. Let's go arms race. It's going to be good.
I don't
Yeah.
know any of the weapons. I don't know the weapons that well, so
Yeah.
it was good for me because I was learning the weapons as I went through the game. I got a couple kills. They transition.
That's true.
I liked it, and I don't know. I had a good time. So that's what I've been doing lately. I've been so busy I haven't had a real chance to play anything, but that's
Yeah.
kind of what I put my time into.
Jump out of arms race, play something else.
I'll play something else, but I wanted to get a feel
execution.
for the game. I just went into random and it put me right in there.
Real fast, E90 Garcia says, "Hi, guys."
Hello.
Hey,
And
buddy.
that's how this podcast works, is if you are in our chat, we don't just talk to ourselves. We'll talk to you guys as well. So a lot of podcasts, you can't interact with the people. You have to listen to it later on, and you know,
Yeah.
you can't get your point across. If you want to bring up a
We're
counterpoint, do it.
interactive.
Yeah, we're interactive. Anything else you've been playing, Robert?
Honestly, that's about it. I haven't done much of anything else. I didn't.
He's
get on
lying.
gaming
He
too
plays
much.
Smite all
I
the
love Smite, but
goddamn
that goes
time.
without being said. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
that's my game of relaxation. I don't really put too much into
Alright.
that, but it's fun.
Why is Brandon calling me right now when he knows we do a podcast?
Because he
every
wants you to
Saturday?
bring it up.
Come on.
I would
So,
say answer and just be like, Brandon, we're streaming, we're live.
put on the speakerphone.
Hey, you know I'm in a podcast right now, right?
Oh shit, what's that?
And you know you're on a podcast
You know
right
you're
now,
on a
too.
yeah, you're on a podcast
Hey, how's it going,
now
Brandon?
too.
Am I on a podcast?
Yes.
Oh, what up?
There you go.
All right, see you later.
He'll pop in right now. Watch.
So
What
to
is
answer,
dork?
to answer Claw, no, I did not. Claw, I did not finish The Last of Us. Claw. Again.
He did not finish
Claw.
The Last of Us.
No, Claw, I did not. Claw. All right.
All right.
All right, what did I play this week? I played some Smite. Me and Bill. I jumped in on it on Xbox because Bill has it on Xbox and has nobody to play with. And I'm like, well, I suck and you're new, so I won't feel bad when I play with you. We're actually doing pretty well.
That's true.
And then I got 15 kills in Joust, man. It was
Okay.
awesome.
Okay.
When you were playing Joust?
Joust is a game mode.
Not the game. the
Oh,
whole game.
Joust is a great game.
And then I got this new baby right here, this laptop. It's the GL.
Oh, yeah, we have to talk about what
The
game you played.
GL62M7 Rex. You can go to sleep now, Zoner. 4 gigabyte 1050 Ti. 16 gigs of RAM.
i7 boost.
i7
to
7th gen.
What was it like? Boost to
I
like
will
It's
stay true to
2.8
the console.
2.8
2.8.
These guys are all converting.
Turbo boosted to
It's,
3.8 during gaming.
Quantum threaded and has a flux capacitor.
Flux capacitor. It does have a flux
cold
capacitor.
fusion cooled.
Yeah.
That being said, I was able to jump into the game that everybody's been talking about and I need to jump into, which was PUB. Player Unknown Battlegrounds.
Yeah.
So much freaking fun.
Such a good
Me, Alex, and Justin were playing. You were spectating.
Yeah.
on it, and the first game, my very first game going in, I'm like, this is gonna be fun. I'm flying down. You land. I go through a door because I'm following Alex. We go up the staircase. I start going up the staircase and get shot in the back. Just die. I'm the first person dead. Just like, oh, you got to be freaking kidding me.
And that's it. You're out for the.
You're just
match.
out for the match. Now you're done. You're
It's dead. It's like 98 out of 99.
Yeah, it's like, okay, cool. But then by the third game,
You guys got your
me and
chicken dinner.
me and Alex got a little chicken dinner action there. We started with Justin. Justin died pretty early, and
Really,
then
Brandon?
what did I miss?
He just followed us right now.
Wow.
Thanks for the follow,
He's
Brandon.
been on the podcast
1993.
before, and he just followed us.
He's been on our podcast. What
Yeah.
the heck?
Thanks, Brandon.
So yeah,
Appreciate it.
third
Check it
game
out.
in, got a little chicken dinner action. That was intense. You were watching. At the end of it, there was just sniper fire, and there
I'm
was
assuming chicken dinner means something in this
winner,
game?
winner, chicken dinner. That's all
It's
you get at
first
the end.
place.
Yeah, first place. So we got first place out of 100 people, and
Getting top 10 is still respectable.
yeah, getting top 10 is like difficult. So
Alright.
we got first place, and we freaking it was intense. We're hiding behind a rock, and we're the last team of 2 against a team of 3. And I freaking get 2 of the guys killed, and they're like trained on me, and I keep popping out behind the rock, and then and they keep popping behind the tree. And then Alex, you just see him go this way. I watch him go this way. You just hear him go with a shotgun
So are you
and
guys going to
kill
start
the
playing
last
with
guy.
Belly or what?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start playing. Yeah,
I'm pretty
He
sure.
always wants people
Oh, it's
to
a
jump
great
in with
game.
him on
It
that.
is.
so much fun. And then I yelled, and it was like 12 o'clock at night, and I had a baby sleeping, and my other son sleeping, and Jillian just like shh, and I'm like, sorry, you don't understand how good this is. So yeah, that's what I've been playing.
I'll play when it comes to Xbox.
Okay. That being said, let's get into this week in gaming news. Xbox One,
Oh, was he able to download that thing or
the thing?
the GIF?
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
It's a
Xbox
GIF.
One.
It's not a GIF.
I downloaded the creator of them.
Hey, we got a new follower, and that follower is Jose Luis 54
Yeah.
54 5.
Who
A
else
lot
do
of
we have-
numbers.
Who else do
Thank
we
you,
have
sir.
in the chat right now?
I don't know. But Xbox One update. Something kind of cool coming to Xbox One is customizable gamer pics. So you can now upload any picture you want
Oh,
to be your gamer pic now.
That can be dangerous.
Ate.
I'm sure there's going to
We
be.
know which picture you need to put on there. Something you did for him
Oh, yes. Do it.
No,
Do it.
no, we're good.
Okay. So that's
That
we
one,
gotta-
that won't even fit in the avatar.
Sure it will.
No, it won't.
Sure it will.
Nope.
Take a picture of it on your phone. It'll be fine. So I made a great picture of No Jeans over here for his birthday. It was Ate Reynolds, as we're gonna call it, because it was you guys probably don't know this, but maybe you do. Burt Reynolds did a picture in the nude Playgirl
In the
years
70s?
ago in the 70s, and I was able to edit Ate's No Jeans face onto it, and it came out perfectly. And it said.
Have you seen that yet?
Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
we'll
It
show it to you
said
later.
no.
That's gonna
It said
be
no jeans, no problem. That being said, we got a text from one of our fans, one of our followers,
And mod.
ex Lauren, and he's a mod.
That's weird.
This is freaking
I seen
hilarious.
that. This is weird.
He sends us a text, and all it says is $68, well worth it. And we're like, what? And he put a link, and we follow it. This fool got made a 4-foot by 8-foot banner of that picture I made of freaking no jeans.
Just come to the LAN party. You'll see it. The LAN
To
event
to hang it
on
up in
August
here.
5th and 6th. We'll have it front and center.
Oh my gosh, I was dying.
We'll have small prints available. $20 each. Small prints for $20 each.
And yes, I will.
All
sign
right.
it.
Hey!
Yeah, Muffy's here.
Muffy's here?
Her ears must have been burning after we were talking about her last week.
Muffy, Puffy, Power, and Friends. If you guys don't know, because she can't be here too much because of work, she's actually our very first follower.
This is our very first fan.
Our very first fan.
like
Number
Muffy,
one.
Power,
Yeah,
Puffy.
from our very first little LAN event that we decided just to
She
stream.
stayed on till 4 in the morning.
Four,
Whatever the
yeah.
hell it was. So that was
Glad to
funny.
have you back, Muffy.
Dedication.
So other things you're going to get in the Xbox One update, besides being able to put a nude rendition of No Jeans, is co-streaming.
No, you should just put my picture on everybody's. Just like
Everybody's, yes. That'd be
like,
awesome.
like a zombie thing. You get infected by it. You know, that's your.
Yes, that'd be
picture.
awesome. Everybody that's on your friends list has to change it.
Whoa! Hold on.
What?
Muffy just donated or cheered 1,500 bits.
I don't know what that is.
Muffy,
It's about 20
you
bucks.
are
Thank you.
awesome. Thank you, Muffy.
Thank
If you don't know, you can actually hit the sub button. I can't see it, but I'm sure you guys can. And it gives you things.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Muffy.
Yeah.
You didn't have to, but thank you.
You can have our little emotes that are kind of cool. So co-streaming is actually coming in this update too. You can stream with up to 3 people in a single broadcast.
Through Mixer?
I'm guessing.
It
Yeah, through the
has to
mixer.
be.
Yeah.
They are doing a push to with that mixer.
It could take over Twitch if they do it properly.
Ooh, man.
That co-streaming thing is
But just imagine,
solid.
though, you're somebody who has freaking 40,000 Twitch followers. Are they all really going to just jump ship?
they don't.
No,
Because I know Lisa just went to Mixer
but the
and
numbers aren't the same.
the numbers aren't the same right off the bat because she's
Yeah.
got to work at it again. So it's
So is she going to only go mixer now?
No,
no.
she goes back and
She's
forth.
just trying to build a following over there, so it's like starting over pretty much.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah.
tough. Yeah, because in her, her followers are loyal, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Her followers are loyal, so.
Oh, this is another cool thing it's going to allow you to do. So basically, this is a solid update that we want out of Xbox. You can basically link a profile. So say, you and Aiden, right? Or, me and Jude on my Xbox to a controller. So whenever I turn on that controller, it automatically signs in that person.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of cool instead of having to select who you are, just, hey, go pick up your controller. Picks
Until
it
you
up.
pick up the wrong one.
Yeah, until you pick the wrong one. I'm not Jude! But
I think with the Kinect,
I think it's
though,
probably
anyway,
better if you were, Jude.
I think with the Kinect, it does that automatically anyway, just by looking at you.
Yeah, I don't do
Because
that.
you know everybody
nice.
has the Kinect.
That's always nice. It knows who
I
I,
don't-
am.
I
That's
don't do
nice.
that.
That's what I want.
Mine's never been hooked up. It's still wrapped in the plastic.
I used to
'cause-
I used to use it for a little bit, but it got super annoying. Like the
Ask
voice commands
Nojin.
were never super accurate.
That's no Gene.
So, okay. Also, Xbox and updates.
I think that's it. What else?
Kier's just doing that beta update that just took effect. I haven't played
That
yet.
is cool. We haven't talked about
That
yet.
has been quite the conversation on Twitter.
What is it now?
It is.
They have basically made it. It's called cooldown. So when you jump or it makes it cool down, so you can't just do it time and time and time.
So you
again.
can't
Oh,
wall
no wall
bounce.
bouncing?
Yeah. Well, apparently people love that in Gears 3. That's one of the things they loved was the wall bouncing.
Mm-hmm.
So people that loved it are really loving this thing, this beta.
Interesting.
But a lot of other people are not loving this thing because it means that if they're not good at that, which a lot aren't, they're not good anymore.
I mean,
So if they
part of
can't
that-
cancel the jump correctly, it's gonna give them that cooldown timer. Is that what's going on
no,
there?
no, there's
Every
no
time you
cooldown.
press-
There's no cooldown. You
There's
can
no
just
cooldown.
Well,
Yeah.
just keep hitting.
prior to the update, right?
Oh.
No.
There was a timed cooldown
But now there's
before
not.
the update. There is no cooldown now, so it's automatic.
I thought that's the way it already was.
No,
I don't know.
You could bounce. No, dude, they're doing like some crazy things.
Huh.
Like it's crazy.
So
man.
is this gonna make wall bouncing easier, but the wall bouncers that are good can now do it progressively faster?
Yeah, and I just want it to stay. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
I just want it to stay.
All
It
right.
has
personally-
nothing to do with the guy on Fire and Ice. His name is Demo Bounce, so that has nothing to do with it. But I
Yeah,
want it to
whatever.
stay.
That's pretty cool though. All right.
All right, PlayStation Now. This is the streaming service that allowed you to play PS1, 2, and 3 titles.
And 4.
That well, now it is 4. 4 has been announced for. It's basically their answer to the Xbox Game Pass, which was basically saying it's a Netflix service. You can play any Xbox game that they put on there that's new, basically. So that's they answered, which is what we wanted to see. We said
So-
on this podcast.
But these things just for most people that are probably watching this, or us, quite honestly, these things, PS Now and Xbox Game Pass, they're useless because everything on there is things you've already played.
Well, not everybody though, because think
No,
about
I said people like us, like a lot
Oh,
of people.
for
Like,
us,
I can
yeah.
understand where they're good for other people.
Mm-hmm.
I subscribed immediately to that Game Pass. As soon as they billed me the first month, I went on there. I'm like, hey, you know what? Let me see what games I'm going to play. Played damn near every one that I wanted to play already.
Yeah.
There was nothing there for me, so I canceled.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm going to tell you, Game Pass is better than the PlayStation one. Because PlayStation, you're streaming. Game Pass, you're downloading the whole game.
yeah, I can see that.
So it's Rob Dog, you've had some time on PS Now, right?
I thought you said you did some time.
I
No,
don't.
you did some time.
I don't think I have. actually.
Oh, okay.
Now PS Now is the service where you
The
can
streaming
the
one.
streaming game service, right? No, I haven't. I've heard about it. I thought
Okay.
it'd be really cool, but I'm still hearing that they're having some latency issues on some
Yeah.
games.
And it's
probably, I'm
only
guessing.
720 also.
Yeah, see, that's that's tough for me to get on board with that.
Yeah.
It's just my own thing.
All right. So so they answered. It's good that they answered, but I would like to see an option of, okay, if you have really good internet, you can stream, but if you want to download it to your PS4,
It just makes sense.
Yeah.
once they get that, it's probably going to be a little more worth it.
Yeah.
But,
It'd be good for like new people like Robert who haven't played all the PS4 games.
yeah.
it would actually.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Not
You're right.
No,
it
no,
would be. No, I know.
I'm-
New people like me. Me.
It'd be good for me. I can't buy every game. So,
Yeah.
it'd be cool. So,
But I'm telling you, the majority on there,
you've played. All right. This is interesting. I don't know too much about it, so maybe Robert or No Jeans can talk about this. Mass Effect released a trial.
Oh yeah, it's like 14 days, something like that. Or the first mission.
10 hours. 10
So
hours
So
of
this-
gameplay.
they did this at the beginning,
10
remember, when
hours
they
of
first
gameplay.
launched it?
Yeah.
Well, they're doing it again.
But it's. I don't
try
think it's.
to-
Is it hours again? How many hours did they give
is
you when
it
it
is
first
it
launched? I
is
thought
it
it was
all
like
the
3
services?
hours.
Is like, can you do it on PlayStation?
It was 10.
Yeah, all of them. I thought it was like 3 hours. The
When
first
is this
time. Was
happening?
it 10? Now. Oh, soon. Very soon. If not now.
Oh, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, but
And they're picking the right time because there's no games right now.
well, I mean that is true. There
Yeah,
really
I
isn't
can
anything
finally
coming
open up
out.
my
Yeah.
Mass Effect 2 and play it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Ate, like you were saying, right? It's kind of not the best news for them probably to be releasing. a
Well,
trial.
yeah,
Well,
because
they've already said that this thing's done.
Yeah. Well, at
not
least
making-
the
they're not
studio
making
is
a
now a
sequel.
support studio, right?
yeah, and not
Yeah.
only the fact that they have to release it for free again shows that their numbers aren't doing well on it at all. They're trying to entice more buyers.
Tragedy, man, because I love those first 3 games.
Yeah,
Yet I didn't buy this one.
I did.
So I'm hoping I might try it again because I've heard good things about the fixes to like the patches on
Oh,
there.
you never finished it?
Well, I did, but I
Oh.
want to play it again because now all the
Because
character
you enjoyed
faces
it even
make
with all
sense.
the crap.
Yeah. Honestly, I want to try it now to see if it looks good because it's still one of the more graphically intensive games. At least on PC, you can push your computer pretty far with it. It's
How
fun.
long did it take you to finish it?
Not very long. The main storyline isn't very long, to be honest, but the side quests that you can do, there's a lot. Like, you
Okay.
can go to different
All right.
planets and do all kinds of stuff, yeah.
I have to get back into that game.
What else there, Matt?
Sorry, my internet's being dumb. I wonder if it is my wireless card.
Is it disconnecting?
Yep.
It might be. In which case, good thing it's under warranty.
Yeah, it's really freaking annoying.
So,
All right, so next, hopefully it detects the problem. Sorry, guys. Overwatch Doomfest.
Doomfest.
Sorry,
Yeah, it's Doomfest. Good job.
that was bad reading.
is that the
Terry Crews.
the Kratos ripoff?
Oh,
No, there's a Kratos ripoff.
Is that the villain, the new villain? Who's the new villain in Overwatch?
Doomfist, but he's a big hulking guy that just punches.
Yeah, it looks like Kratos with when he wears those
Oh,
things. Yeah, it looks just like him.
the gauntlets that he wears.
Yeah,
oh, it says DNS server. is
Oh yeah, that
responding.
kind of looks like him.
told you.
That's
It's a total
Yeah.
Kratos ripoff.
What are you connecting to?
to the dealing.
But Kratos is badass.
That's a different issue. That's
not your
Xbox.
So is he strictly melee then? This guy? I don't know much about Doomfist.
No. So what he is he's
I'll jump in. He looks like a
yeah.
brawler.
Thank you. I said somebody jump in. I'm trying to figure this out.
He's an obvious brawler. His
Yeah.
abilities are very physical
Someone keeps
based.
dropping out.
A lot of people are saying already that he's kind of overpowered.
He's already been nerfed.
He's
once.
already been nerfed, and it's still in,
In
the
the
PTR.
PTR.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people were doing kind
Yeah,
of
that
funny.
doesn't look like Kratos
Some
at
people
all
were
behind me.
were laughing about what you could do with him. Some guy was able to during a defense map, I guess. He was able to uppercut underneath their spawn and then do a meteor ult, which shot him straight up
Through
into
the-
their spawn.
through
And
through the wall.
Yeah.
Or the floor.
yeah, because his meteor ult allows him to go
They'll
through
fix
anything
it.
and
It's
land.
Blizzard.
And he just came out and landed inside the opponent. What do
It
you
is
call it
Blizzard,
in the
right?
in the spawn?
Yes.
I was like, well, that's kind of funny, but he's
They'll fix
cool. I mean, he's got a lot of bugs that they probably have to fix because I've seen people like ult off the map a few times when they should have landed in the middle.
Yeah,
of the
what
ground.
I was
Yeah.
talking to, we go to a vape shop right near my work called Switch SD, and shout out to them. They were talking about one of the big issues with him is he's like an OP Reinhardt basically, because his charge move is way more controllable, and when he hits you, whatever you hit, so like Reinhardt, you go and you
Yeah.
can't control it. This, he's way more controllable, and all he has to do is hit you, and then that impact actually takes you, and shoots you really far. And if you hit anything when you're flying through the air, automatic kill to anybody that's an attack creature or an attack person. So anybody that's offensive,
Like 200 health.
yeah,
Anybody's
Okay,
got
like a
200 health.
Hanzo
yeah,
or a...
Yeah.
automatic kill,
Yeah.
automatic. So and it's not, it wasn't supposed to be that, I guess. So it's,
He's got like
I guess it's
this,
become really OP. And
he's got like this 4-shot, I believe, like Gatling gun thing on his left wrist, which does a decent amount of damage too.
So, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of close range, but it still gives him some type of range, which is cool.
anything happening in the chat? I just got my internet back working, and it's not.
Um,
Let me know.
Muffy's first
Video
game
crush.
character crush was Kratos.
That's kind of
Well,
cool.
I mean,
Nice.
wasn't that all of ours, huh?
I was more of a Hermes guy.
I remember Hermes guy. Kratos. That's actually going to play perfectly into what we're going to talk about in our Nitty Gritty, kind of.
It could. It
yeah.
could.
All right, what else we got here? Try to get through this. What Remains of Edith Finch is a PS4 title currently,
Yes.
and might be coming to Xbox One.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It is?
It's just a little.
You put a question mark on here, so that's why I was asking you.
Oh.
No, Jeans.
I did.
Yes, I'm reading it.
Oh yeah, it's coming to Xbox. It's just
Coming
gonna
to
be a
Oh,
lot
maybe
safer.
I was asking you if it actually was. Okay. So,
No, I think
sorry.
it is. It is. The article said it was.
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
The article
Alright.
was named something funny too, and it was like I forgot what it was. It was like Xbox gets amazing story about what was it, like unexplained deaths, and I was like, that's a really dark article.
We just got a new sub from Elasno.
New sub!
Yeah.
Woo! Thank you.
Nice. Thank you very much.
Keep the subs up.
So now, because she has a sub, she can then hit the little happy face next to the chat, and then now she will have the CMG logo.
Do
I
it.
don't have it.
Do it.
Subbed.
Yeah, I should probably subscribe to that
Oh,
myself.
we do it.
Well, yeah. Once you get the Twitch all set up.
He's talking about this thing right here.
I don't see our
Right,
CMG
right
logo. I'm
here.
sad.
You have to be subscribed.
All right.
Robert.
That one.
Oh, I have
So
to
what's the
subscribe
next thing
to
we're
our-
talking about here?
All right. So let's try to get this
Just
back
get
on
Twitch.
track
Hey,
here,
just
guys.
Twitch on there.
Spider-Man. So
Oh.
everybody's kind of wondering how this is going to be. Is it going to be a more linear game, more open world? Turns out it's going to be more open world. Not just more open world, but hugely open world, like the original ones we all loved. And apparently the map's going to be ginormous.
Oh yeah, they were saying so. They were asking if it's comparable to Witcher 3, and this is where he's like, "There's no comparison they can make with Witcher 3, but several times larger than Sunset City,
In Sunset Overdrive.
Wow.
which is
And you
gonna
played
be-
Sunset Overdrive, so I don't know
Sunset
how big,
Overdrive's
Yeah.
amazing.
How big is the
it?
map?
How big is that map? Is it
I
huge?
didn't play that long. It's pretty damn big, though. You know what it reminds me of? The map? It reminds me of the size of one in Infamous.
That's what I was going to say.
The
Okay.
first one or the
The second one.
second one?
Yeah, that's what it reminds me. Yeah, not the last, the second one. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so good things to look forward to.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
I
it's
can't wait.
freaking Manhattan.
I was already
It's
excited
freaking
about that
Insomniac,
game, you know?
and it's
Yeah.
Spider-Man. I mean,
And of course, Claw goes bigger doesn't mean better, and he's wrong.
Claw.
we're not
Okay.
going to get
We're not
into
gonna
that
get into
because
that
we have
claw.
a studio audience here today.
That
So
being
we're not
said,
gonna
I
talk
agree
about
with
all
him
that.
sometimes. Hey, Xlorian's here, and he
I
says,
just think it's
"Hey,
exciting."
what's up,
Hey,
Xlorian?"
Xlorian.
We still never found out what his actual name is, but that's funny.
Yeah, we
Who,
do.
Claw?
Did we? No,
Well,
Xlorian.
he
No.
said it before.
Oh,
We
how
just
to
didn't
pronounce
listen.
it.
Oh yeah, we don't know how to pronounce it right.
Oh yeah,
pronounce
it
it.
is.
So
No,
it's
it's
just Xlorian.
It's X11
Orion.
Oh, that's dumb.
It's
Xlorian's way
Xlorian.
better.
Yeah.
So Xlorian just rolls off the tongue.
Xlorian rolls off the tongue. All right, what else we got? Oculus. Now this is cool. Oculus, I find it cool. Is hitting a market in VR that hasn't been touched yet or tapped into.
At least not well.
Yes, and well, it hasn't really been done yet, right?
Well, I mean, the closest thing is like phone VR.
That's what I'm saying. It's in
Yeah.
between. So this is
Yeah.
going to be in between your phone, your Samsung Gear VR, and your PSVR, right? It's kind of somewhere in between.
A little better than the phone, not quite as good as PSVR.
Yeah, and they're
So
trying
why
to,
would
and
you
it's
want it?
Because not everybody can get a PSVR.
Yeah, not everyone can afford.
think about it, that's buy the PlayStation, then go buy the PSVR. That's
And I'm going to tell
$1,000.
you, I do the VR on with the Samsung.
Yeah.
With the Oculus app and all.
Yeah.
App. If I didn't have PSVR, I would think that's probably like one of the freaking most amazing things. So now, if you're getting a little bit above that,
Yeah.
not quite PSVR, I think that's good for a lot of people. I
And
think
here's
that's
the other
cool.
thing that's cool is you don't have to worry about your phone blowing up because it's standalone.
Yeah.
So it's wireless, standalone. All the processing is in the
You say
helmet.
that. You go with your VR on this thing,
Uh-huh.
I think overheats in about freaking 30 minutes, man.
Yeah.
It gets
That's the
so
point.
damn
So
hot.
they're trying
It
to
takes a
tackle
lot.
a market that is not been tapped into yet, and it's standalone, doesn't need a PC nor a phone to operate, and it's going to basically tackle. It's going to be used for some games, like the basic games. There's no position tracking, obviously, because there's no camera, third-party camera, third-person camera, and so games. Social media will be part of it too, and videos and stuff. So your Netflix and your Hulu that has those VR experiences.
The
So it's
theater
kind
modes
of
and all that.
it's kind of a cool place for.
I think it's a
In
good.
between.
It's
Yeah, I think it's a
gimmick.
good idea.
We'll see how it does.
I wouldn't even
mean-
call it a gimmick. I think it's
$200 though.
Yeah,
that's
it's
way
reaching-
easier for people to get to.
Yeah.
You know.
May not be the full experience. As
Now,
just think about how much you pay on a phone. If you don't want that phone, but you want the VR,
Yeah.
you already have a phone or whatever. You don't want to buy the phone, just buy
Yeah.
this.
So, and the picture there, if you can see it, that's actually a prototype model last year that they released. But other than
pretty
that,
cool.
they haven't released any other pictures or anything about it. Just that.
Interesting.
Also, we have a new another subscriber, Mooney Girl. Thank you for subscribing.
So what's the next thing there, bud?
Hold on. Exlorian says, still offended. I thought we had something special.
Oh, okay.
We
So-
wizard battled.
He's upset because he got me this awesome jacket, and it's like a light up, like they call it like a mage jacket. It's really cool. Has LEDs through it, right? Depending on what hand motions you do, you can like change colors, like different spells and stuff. It's really awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
And I could have used it in your car, being 60 degrees, 8 a.m. in the morning, but I forgot it in my car, and yeah.
My staff calls me an Eskimo.
Well, yeah, dude, 60,
That-
60
that,
degrees is ridiculous.
That sounds like a cool jacket to go do some karaoke in.
I'd be down.
Dude,
That's a
that
cool,
sounds
just
good.
a cool jacket in
You're
You can
general.
do like a
with
Michael
that.
Jackson
I'm bringing it
song,
to the
like,
events,
bam,
and I'm gonna
bam.
be the computer mage. I'm gonna be the tech
Right
mage.
on.
Okay, it's gonna happen.
There you go.
Poor
So
guy.
apparently you found
Murray's
it
gonna
excellent.
be here and be like, "Sit, young apprentice."
Oh, that's funny. Is that the last we have? In...
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, it is.
The game that I just got into and that these guys have been into for a minute here now, No Jeans and Robert. PUBG is getting a new update, and it's coming with the first-person hardcore mode.
Ate, talk. You have more to say about this. I know you do.
Well, it definitely does change the gameplay a lot because you can't see around corners as
Yeah.
much.
Oh.
You have to really peek your head out and look. Like,
And
okay,
see.
That's so cool.
So I wonder if there's gonna be no alt then too. Yeah, you can't like. In no way can you look around. Yeah.
no.
no,
It's
there's
your
no. Yeah, you're
eyes.
first person. You're stuck.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
stay.
No.
Now it's still not across the whole board.
Mhm.
It's just right now it's just a setting you yourself set up for yourself.
Yeah, if
so
you wanna
other
do
people can still use the three.
So it's not advantageous yet.
Not yet.
But
Yeah.
this new game mode will make it so you have to be in that mode. Now, is
Yeah.
it gonna hardcore in the sense where you take less or more damage based on?
I think they
headshot?
just mean hardcore because it's harder.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay, yeah, that'd be cool though. I can't wait. Did you see? Do you have any info about the possible zombie mod coming out or the zombie?
Oh, okay.
game
So
mode?
that's. I mean, they're already testing it out on the test servers.
Yeah.
So wait, can we get into it right now?
Yeah,
we
there's
need
a.
to do
Oh, if you go to
this.
Steam, you have to download the game again.
I have the
but
test
it's
server.
a separate test
No, I
server.
have it. I
Yeah.
downloaded.
Yeah, we can
I
play that.
need to play
We
that
should
game.
play
So
that. It looks like
Go
fun.
ahead.
With the way that works is you can jump in a squad of like I saw like up to 8 one time. Then you have 100 zombies.
92.
Or 90. Well,
Wake
whatever
up,
it is.
Sonner.
And you can play as the zombies too if
Yeah.
you're a zombie.
Yeah. So the zombies are all playable characters.
Yeah.
Welcome to the CMG PC podcast.
This is on Xbox thing too.
Yeah,
That's
this
it.
is a good game.
Anyways, this game is fun. It's video games. That's what we do.
So, is it like 8 players, like 92 zombies?
Yeah, so 8
and-
players against 92 zombies. You run around, and you run everywhere, and they're trying to kill you, and you're just trying to move through the map and not get killed by other people that are actually zombies.
You can knock out the
So did you
zombies.
see
once.
the Harvard study that came out that said 80% of the CMG podcast is now PC?
Oh my
and only
gosh.
20%
Oh my
other
Oh
things.
goodness! I'm sorry that
You know-
consoles aren't releasing anything.
You know
right
that
now.
PCs have video games too, right? And we're a
Yeah,
video
that's
game
all I'm saying,
podcast,
that's it.
which means we should talk video games.
All right, all
So-
right. I'm
video
just
game
saying.
podcast. So anyway,
So do you, we'll go back to consoles. Do you want to tell us about the zombie mode you were playing on COD today? So you feel better about this
Oh, no.
podcast?
Let it go,
Okay.
let it go. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, this is the PC podcast.
Anyways,
wait,
this is
wait,
a zombie
were they
mode.
Nazi zombies. That's important.
Yeah, this is a zombie mode I can get behind because I actually can't stand the zombie modes in COD. So this is actually going to be pretty cool.
And this one you can actually possibly even win too.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it looks like the zombies have hand weapons. Like we saw zombies running around with,
With
pots and
pans,
pans.
yeah.
Yeah, like smacking people with pans. Like that looks awesome.
And once you kill them, they're gone. So
Yeah.
you can win.
Yeah, you just have to kill 92 zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have fun.
No biggie.
And I think they run.
Yeah, they look like they run fast,
faster,
and it
yeah.
might be because they're not carrying weapons, so they're just hauling.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It takes a while for you to get killed by one, but once you're dead,
yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
It looks like so much fun. Oh my goodness.
Claw wants to know why Last Snow has more points than her. She probably hasn't used hers yet. That's why.
no. Every time anybody who subs is 1,000 points.
Oh,
that's why.
So, Claw,
you need to sub, and
That's
you'll
what's
have
going on.
1,000 more points.
Put your money where your mouth is.
Boom. Perks. All right, I think now it's time to get into the nitty gritty.
Like the dirt man.
Nitty gritty. This is a cool one. Came up by Robert when we were
Dude,
at
I
our
always have
meeting.
cool nitty-gritties.
We usually, for our nitty gritty, we try to find something cool in the gaming world to talk about from that week that we can really hash out and debate. There wasn't a whole lot this week
Unfortunately.
of that nature.
It's the
so
season.
yeah, it's the season. So we picked this one, and this is something that we can all talk about. It's fun. We get into. We asked everybody here to come up with your favorite, and we're actually going to ask you, people that are in the chat right now,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Please.
let us
Oh,
know
dude,
yours.
yes.
We want to know your favorite video game protagonist, also your favorite video game villain, and why. So
Ooh.
I guess we could start off maybe going through the protagonists first.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
And
why
then-
don't we do villains first? Because villains seems to be a lot easier.
Okay, yeah, villains are...
So why don't we just get those
'cause
out?
they're
of the way?
evil.
Okay.
so they're just
So
easy.
let's go. We'll try to give everybody
Huh.
at most a minute to say why it's your
Yeah,
favorite.
I mean, no, we'll just let it go.
Just to
Unless
let-
you, already
just-
know
yeah,
your,
yeah.
unless you already know your answer.
But explain it. Yeah, you gotta
Yeah,
explain
it, and
why.
I'll try to
Yeah.
keep time so we don't spend too much time on one character.
Shoot.
Robert, are you ready for
Oh,
it?
yeah.
You ready? I hope
Yeah.
you don't.
You're
I hope
villain.
you don't pick mine. I'm
So I
really
had-
pissed if
I
you
think
do.
I know
I
what
had...
you
Yeah, I'm
guys
not
are.
gonna...
Oh,
I'm
wait,
not
wait,
gonna
really
pick yours,
quick?
I promise.
So we start talking about this because nobody let him know, so I told him what the nitty gritty was.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He goes, okay, so this is your villain. He got it right.
Right away?
Yeah, he goes, yeah, yours is easy.
Yeah, I don't think
Dang
we're
it.
gonna
And
have
he
the
told
same
me
one
yours
yet.
too, so we're gonna wait and see what yours is.
He
I
knows
really
mine.
don't
There's
think
no
you have
way
the same one.
you don't know my villain.
There's no way it's mine, trust me.
Good.
So I
Then
was-
Robert's
I was-
villain. Go.
This is the
Yeah,
portal
I was
on the
stuck
PC.
on two.
That's
So
a good
most
one,
of
I
my
think, for
most of my
GLaDOS.
favorite protagonists and villains are in PC games because that's what I did.
That's fine.
So the two villains that I can't decide between, interesting enough, they're both robots.
Yeah, I know what it is.
It's either GLaDOS from Portal or
Mm.
HK-47 from
From
Knights of the
KOTOR.
Old Republic.
Ooh.
That's a trip that you're putting him up there as like the
I
villain.
think he's amazing. He's
He's an
sarcastic.
amazing
He's
character.
hilarious.
But is he a villain?
He's
That's what
straight
I'm
up.
saying,
I think
he's-
he's straight up a villain. Like
he-
I think his past, he was a straight up villain, and I love him for it. And that's part of it. That's why I couldn't decide between the two, and I'd have to go more with GLaDOS. But I
People
think
love
I like to
GLaDOS.
see him as a villain in my choice. But that's my.
I'm gonna I guess fire back. I would say he's more of a plucky comic relief.
okay. I like villain.
because he follows you the whole time and does whatever. He'll give you back talk and
Well, he's
everything.
not gonna kill you
but-
because that would end the game. So.
Yeah, but he
Oh
could
my
turn on
God.
you, I guess.
That's
But so
true.
he's not
We're gonna go
really
last
to me a
So
villain.
anyway, GLaDOS though, if I was gonna explain why
That's
I
a
chose
villain.
Yeah.
GLaDOS,
Explain why.
she's so in the Portal games, she starts as like the testing AI. Then slowly you start to see
Are
her
we getting
turn.
into the Joker dies?
No, it doesn't.
territory?
It doesn't ruin anything. You
Oh,
slowly
okay, okay.
throughout the game, she starts to turn and get like a little bit crazy towards the point where she starts trying to kill you in these tests.
Yeah.
And the whole game begins to be not finishing tests, but surviving through these tests and finding out what happened to her and why she's evil and wants to like kill all of humanity. It's
Yeah.
a great.
So
And you find out that she
Is-
was
She was at some
she
point.
was evil before, like
So-
by the time you're introduced to her, but she was trying to hide it to make you trust her.
dude, that sucks. All right.
So yeah, she
What?
was a great villain in those games. Oh man. Yeah, I don't want. I could go in more, but it would definitely be the Joker dies point if I kept
Okay.
going. Yeah. Because
I
Portal
really
2,
should try those games one of these
yeah,
days.
Portal 2 explains all about her, and it's kind of like sad, but it really makes you feel.
You know what?
for
It's
her.
but just hearing from what you're saying right now, I swear Halo 4 feels like a full blown ripoff, man. Like what happens with Cortana. It sounds so similar to what he's saying.
Well, that's an old adage of AIs that they
Yeah,
go,
that
they
they go
bad.
crazy,
They get
you know, but-
corrupted by viruses. Hey, we got another new sub, Xlorian.
Sweet.
Woohoo!
I'll
Thanks,
tell you,
bud.
I gotta ask, why were you like looking up at the ceiling for half of that? Like,
I'm thinking of what my villain is.
Oh,
gonna
He's
be.
okay,
having a
cool,
hard time,
good.
so yeah,
so
he
those
can't
were my
get
two
the-
All right,
choices. And
for villains.
arguably, HK-47 isn't a villain. I like to think of him so, but arguably, you could.
If
argue
you
other ways.
could, if I held a gun to your head, who do you choose?
It's gonna be Gladys. Yeah.
Gladys?
Yeah.
Okay. Hit it.
All right, so villain's much easier for me. We'll get into the other thing, but I had a few villains. I actually had a few villains that, but only one of them, and like I said, he knew who mine was within about 2 seconds, if that. So the ones I'll say that my runner is up are for actually the same reasons.
Mm-hmm.
First, I'll say M. Bison from Street Fighter 2.
Ooh, okay.
But now, is it really personal with M. Bison when I'm playing Street Fighter? Like, no, it's just because he kicks my ass and I get so angry.
Yeah.
So angry. And then that's where the other
How
runner-up,
angry do you get?
controller breaking angry. Thus, going to the
I
other
know it.
villain that is not my main villain, but runner-up, is an actual human being. Mike Tyson. From Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Once again, nothing personal. I mean, I know he raped a woman, but nothing personal with the guy. But it's just, I was so angry. So that's why those villains, like whenever I think back on gaming, oh my god, those ones enrage me.
The ones that are just impossible.
They
like-
enrage me. To this day, on the Super NES and the NES,
Yeah.
I've never beat M. Bison. Still
Wow.
to this day, there's something about I can't overcome it. Even on the Neo Geo Pocket, I play World Fighters, and he's the lead. Can't beat him. I think it's in my head. So, but now back to who's my true villain, of course. And Ate, like I said, he goes, "Oh, your villain? That's General Ram." Of course it is.
General
Of
Ram.
course
Okay.
it is. General Ram. I love to hate him. I love how personal he gets it. I love the way he takes what was one of my favorite characters. Like, just for some reason, I got attached to Min so early in that game. Like, I loved Min. And the way he goes and just kills him just cold-heartedly
Yep.
and just looks at you. And he basically looks at you like this is... And that's it.
And then you have to run away.
Yes, yeah, because it doesn't let you do anything else because it goes to the
Yep.
cutscene.
Yeah.
And then you don't get to battle him till the very end of that game. Now, once you know
And
how
that
to
was
beat him,
so hard.
but if you don't know how to beat him,
It's a pain.
it's almost impossible.
Yeah.
But once you know how to beat him, it's really, once again, kind of like Mike Tyson. You know, you can
Sniper
you
shots to
learn
the head is what I use. Yeah.
Exactly. See, I did torques too. But yeah.
You remember that I
Yeah.
had to help you and Jesse beat that at the
Yes.
end. I had to do that again.
But now I can do it no problem.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
General Ram is my villain, and I think he's an awesome villain.
I agree.
I dropped
He's
a
great
bunch of
villain.
money and still didn't get him for download. Thank you, Coalition, for that.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
put a
dude,
bunch
I've
of
heard
those.
so much about that lately. About
Yeah.
people spending money and not getting.
Last night, I buy 3 packs. Got all 3 different
Did you really?
savages last night.
Dude, I've seen people say
I
that
was
they.
like, yeah.
I've seen people say they.
So the
spent,
audience
like,
is flipping me off right
$50,
now
yeah,
because they're
I've
not
seen-
happy that I
gosh.
got those.
Wow.
Have
But
you
no,
picked?
he
I
hasn't picked his. You go.
You haven't picked your villain.
So let's see.
Go
I want
ahead,
to see
you go,
who
Matt.
yours is.
Yeah, I'm curious now. Matt first. Come on, Matt.
I mean,
You
I
don't
have
get
a
to go
few
last.
contenders, but no.
Okay.
I can fine. Prophet of Regret, Halo,
Ooh. Explain.
because he's able to control a whole army just by being stupid, but he's still I mean he's misguided.
Yeah.
He thinks the rings are godlike. The flood
Yeah, it's a whole-
it's a religious thing,
Yeah.
and he's
That is a good villain to pick.
and he
That is a
It's
good
obscure,
villain.
yeah.
Yeah, that is a good villain.
and just his attitude, putting the arbiter, shunning him and all that kind of stuff.
Did you go back through the collection? Did you play Master Chief Collection when you could go back and see all of his side stories?
Oh, I only played a little bit
You're
of it.
gonna okay. You're gonna
So,
just now that you said that, you want to do that.
yeah, so he's a bit more of a odd villain. And another one, also my second would probably be
And he's an arrogant. asshole,
Marina
too.
Sirtis from Mass Effect.
I don't remember that.
She did the voice for her,
Oh, the
the
Queen.
Queen.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, she was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a hard level, but it was a cool level. Yeah.
So those are mine right now.
Who'd you pick?
Between
So
the
those-
two, profit or regret.
That's a good pick.
All right. Mine, everybody should know mine. Mine's pretty obvious. He's the arch nemesis of the person in front of my laptop
Am I
right
thinking
now.
about truth?
Oh, come on, really? Oh, man.
What?
Why do you think I would choose the same one as you?
Because I thought you were in the.
I can't see it, but go ahead.
Then in front of my.
By the way,
you
he
can see it
dies.
right there. It's Batman. So the arch nemesis of Batman is Joker, and when I say Joker, I don't mean just any Joker you'd see in a video game. Like I'm talking about the Arkham Knight series Joker,
That was
played by Mark Hamill himself, the voice of Joker that we all know since the 90s. There is not, to me, a better voice acting job done in gaming. I mean, that guy makes you feel something else. Like
Troy Baker and Nolan North, man. Those
no,
guys.
yeah, but I'm talking about for a villain. Like
Okay.
that is
Well, all
that
right.
villain. Because I mean, like Nolan North did. He did Penguin in the
Yeah.
Arkham games and stuff. But that character, he's prevalent in all three of the major titles, and brings you through so many different crazy emotions. Like, I don't want to spoil the last
So
one.
what
for you.
happens to the Joker?
He lives, I believe.
I heard somewhere
Yes.
that he dies.
He dies in the end. But I mean, his like I said, the voice acting is prolific, and when he does die at the end of the second one, which is a 6-year-old game now, so if you haven't played it, sorry, that's a spoiler. Do you remember what happens after he dies and Batman walks out with him, dead,
Are you talking about the
and it goes to the credits,
Oh yeah, that's a good part. That
and
was
it is bone chilling. He basically leaves this like message for Batman.
Yeah.
And he's like singing to him,
It had to be
and
you.
yeah,
That's
it
a
had
good
to be
one.
you as the Joker, and he's talking to him, and you're like, holy crap! I'm getting
You're-
chills
so
thinking
am I.
about it right
That was
now.
good. That was good.
Like so, like, and then like you're like, how can they make another one? Like that's the best villain I've ever been against, story wise and performance wise, and then they find a way to make him come back in the third one, and it's
Oh, they
he's
do?
You're,
just as good.
Your runner-up. Just
I didn't-
'cause
I
wanna see if he
actually-
went 2 for 2.
I actually didn't have a runner-up. The second we said villain, I chose that in my head right away.
I knew you were.
He did. He had you going with that one. He had one other.
Who would you? Let me think.
Raven.
Revan. Okay.
That's what he said. He goes for Matt. It's either going to be Revan or it's going to be Joker, but probably Joker.
All right. Muffy Puffy Power and Friend says, "Miss you guys. Bye. Sending all my love. Bye." Rob Dog
Right on.
says.
Thanks for
here.
stopping back in,
No,
Muffy.
We missed you. Good to
Dude,
have you
Revan.
back. Revan is
Oh.
definitely a runner-up. Can't believe I didn't think of that. He's a runner-up. Revan is the main character of Knights of the Old Republic, and depending on how you play him,
Yeah, exactly.
he can be
it's still
good or bad. But I played that story on the
Bad
dark side, and
AF.
I was a bamf. So
It's the only way to play those games.
I took over the entire galaxy, so it was
that was
very
pretty cool.
Yeah, good one. All right, so let's go with our.
Ooh.
Now, the protagonist one, I know we
Ooh.
all had a ridiculously hard
Ooh.
time, and I can tell you up to this very moment, I'm not sure I've decided.
I've decided.
So,
I
being that
decided.
Robert's decided and you decided, let's go Robert
Yeah, I'm down.
first and the protagonist and give us an explanation why.
So, I'm stuck between two again,
Good.
and they're nerdy for different reasons.
I think I got 3 or 4 that I'm stuck
So, the first one has got to be Gordon Freeman from
I had a
the
few- that's, yeah.
yeah from the Half-Life series. Because honestly, he's just like a scientist who's freaking awesome. It makes PC
That's
gamers feel like they can really relate to him. You know, pick up a crowbar, beat some aliens down, save the world.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's cool.
awesome.
Ex-Lorian, I was going to bring that up. Sorry about that.
X-Lorian,
Oh, that's a good one.
X-Lorian's comment says, my favorite protagonist is Pac-Man.
I was going to bring
That's
that up.
a good one.
Funny.
If I had to go with my other protagonist, just because I enjoyed the games, I'd go Starkiller from the Force Unleashed games. Because I just thought he was pretty
Really?
kick butt. Yeah, I thought he was a pretty
Okay.
awesome.
Starkiller is a really good one.
Yeah, I
He
thought he
is.
was an amazing Force user.
Which
and
version did
person.
you have? Did you get it when it first came out?
I did, and then I bought the Unlimited Sith version as well after.
Do you remember the glitch that was in it, or do you not have it? Because
Which
there was a
glitch?
glitch that was.
You're talking about with the big ship? Yeah.
Do you remember you had to bring down the Star Destroyer?
Yeah.
There was a glitch in the original copy sent out, and I had one of those copies.
Uh huh.
That the controls that they had on the screen were reversed.
Oh.
So you were
Dude,
trying.
that makes sense. I couldn't beat that
You
scene for the
couldn't beat it,
longest
right?
time.
You-
Yeah.
and you're sitting there. I spent hours
Because
getting
you'd pull
so
down and it
pissed
kept
off.
going up.
And
Yeah,
it kept,
I
and you're
remember
like,
that.
what is going on? It's been hours. That was one of the times where
I
I
noticed
got
that when I
close.
played it again in the Sith version, it was so much easier.
So much
And
easier.
I remember that. I didn't know that was a glitch. I
It
just
was
thought
a
I was being
glitch that
stupid. I was
everybody's
what
like,
can I-
"What's going on?" It
Wow.
made it big, and we
Oh.
actually,
It's a great protagonist. I didn't even think.
that is a game that I almost broke my controller on.
Yeah.
That section right
Honestly,
You know
yeah,
what? We
that
say we're
was-
interactive here. I'm going to go ahead and bring up.
Okay, go ahead.
What Claw brought up, and he actually, this could be one of the greatest protagonists. He put Lee from The Walking Dead season 1, and I'm going to tell you something, Lee. And you guys know I love the Walking Dead series on TV. I mean, I love it.
Yeah, you
Fear the
love it.
Walking Dead, I like it, but Walking Dead, I love it. Quite honestly, Lee may be better than any character on that. Now, is that because you're being Lee, so you get more of a connection? Maybe that's why. He picks Lee. Lee is just an amazingly selfless character, and he's a great protagonist to pick. He does almost everything. And of course, you have the decisions in the game.
Yeah.
You know, it gives him the chance, and if you play him right, to almost a perfect person. And it's pretty good. I really liked it. I think that was a great
That's awesome.
choice for him.
So yours was
So it's got to be Gordon Freeman. Yeah, for
Gordon
sure.
Freeman.
Yeah.
All right. And the main reason is just because you.
You can relate to him.
You can
really
relate
well,
to him,
and he's just
and-
like a very notable PC.
I never
hero.
played through Half-Life, so I guess my question to you is it very? Does he have a lot of like dialogue, and you get to know who he is as a person,
So
or is
it's
it?
not so much dialogue as you find out about him as you like go through the science labs. Like you open up his
Okay.
lockers, you see things. Like you get connected in little ways.
That's- I
Because
love
that
stuff
game
like
was
that.
actually made before storytelling had really evolved. To
Yeah,
that
because
Yes.
step,
they
yeah.
didn't really have they had a few little cutscenes where people just tell you to do things, but it wasn't like that. It wasn't like multiple characters on one screen having conversations.
Claw also says Commander Shepard for him 1 through 3.
Okay,
Another
excellent.
great one.
Another
Another
excellent.
Yeah,
great,
that's a good
a
one.
great
That's a
choice.
good one.
You said you had yours picked,
So
locked
I
in.
do. I have it locked in, but I got a bunch of them leading up to it. I was going to joke about Pac-Man too. I was like,
Yeah, that was a fun.
I was going to say Pac-Man or Pitfall Harry.
Yeah, maybe we
from
should keep
Pitfall.
out like the classics like Sonic.
Yeah.
I was going to say those, but in a serious note, believe it or not, to correspond with my villains, one of my protagonists who I really did love, who, if you ask me, going back and playing video games, of course I played them on the Atari, the Intellivision, and whatnot. First character that I actually connected to about working hard and trying to get somewhere, and I thought they did a great job, was Little Mac. I thought Little Mac was a great protagonist, especially for the time in Punch Out. Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Yeah.
Of course, that's not my. That's not my pick. Good call there, Xlorian. So
Xlorian says Pac-Man should be yours because Pac-Man eats balls.
yeah.
accurate.
Yeah. He's
So-
the hero. We all need the hero.
Hey, come on,
I
Claw!
know. I was.
What are you doing? So, anyways, all right. So next, another one of my favorite protagonists is Nathan Hale from Resistance: Fall of Man.
Oh, okay.
Once again, for how selfless he was, he was just trying to do what's right for man, and realized he got infected and took matters into his own hands. I remember seeing that, being like,
I remember that. That's
what?
cool. Yeah.
You're like, what the hell just happened? I know it's a brand new game, but he kills himself. So
Yeah.
he kills himself. So I thought that was amazing.
All right.
But now, since he already ruined it anyway,
Yeah.
my pick for my favorite protagonist by far, I have to say, and it's not even, it's really not close, is Joel from The Last of Us.
Interesting.
And I'm sure that Robert could comment on this. No, Joel by far. That's why I was like, come on, Claw. By far, that is my favorite protagonist. The way that there's not a character I remember playing in a video game that's more human. To be honest with you, that is just more human. His anger that he gets, after his daughter dies, and you see him all the years later, and you see the way he is and how he's cut off from people. It's so human. It's so realistic. I still say to this day, I enjoy playing Uncharted more than I enjoy playing The Last of Us, but I think Last of Us is 10 times the game. And
Interesting.
it's just such an amazing story, and the way he goes through, and the way his relationships, the way he bonds with Ellie. I just don't think there could be a better protagonist that I've seen in a game. I have not seen one that I think is better than Joel. Just the way he comes through in that game, it's just outright amazing to me. I love what Naughty Dog did with that, and
Solid pick, honestly.
I'm very concerned. Like, Last of Us will always stand on its own.
Yeah.
I just don't know where they could take it with the second one, and I'm excited,
Yeah.
but I am concerned because I don't know what you can do with that guy.
All right, so I have a question for you. Kratos wasn't in your top 3 or 4?
Kratos was actually the top one, but he said I'm not allowed
Yeah,
to say.
I said in the podcast.
No, he
yeah,
said that
we
we're
did.
not all allowed to have Kratos.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you said we're not allowed to use Kratos.
No.
did.
I thought you said you
No,
can't
he
all
said
have
you can't
Kratos.
use
Oh,
You said
well,
you
come
can't
on,
all
no,
have
but Kratos.
No,
is,
no, okay, we didn't
Kratos
put the
is
rules
too
out there.
easy.
Yeah, because Rob Dog said when we made this up, he goes, you
can't-
can't pick Kratos.
Because
No,
you guys
Kratos
all
is
you
in
guys all
Okay.
have crazy hard-ons
Wow.
with Kratos, so we can't do that.
What
there.
happened?
Wow, Exlorian put another great one out there.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's a solid one.
Snake.
definitely solid.
Very good.
Yeah, because I'd
All right,
say
so
my
that's
favorite.
why Kratos, because he said I couldn't put Kratos.
Oh, okay.
I love Kratos. I love the story of Kratos. I know people knock him all the time. Oh, he's so one-dimensional.
He's not.
He's
The
not.
angst and
See-
the depth you have
This
in,
is why I
in
said no
choosing.
Kratos.
So we won't say he's our number one, even though he really is. But we'll explain why he's so good. And to me, you see so many emotions out of him, from regret to despair to anger to power, and
Especially when you see it when you play the it's either Chains of Olympus or the other one, the ones on the PSP.
I never played any of those. Yeah.
Oh my! They go into that. They go into
Actually,
that
it works
softer
pretty
side.
well on there too.
Yeah, they go into the softer side. They go into what made him like, when he lost his daughter.
Yeah.
They go more deep into that, which once again, people had already made up their mind. Oh, he's just this character, this brute. Whatever.
It's not true.
I never thought so. I saw more in Kratos.
He's fueled by his deep passion for his family that he lost and all this. So that's why
that he lost based on his own bad decisions,
his own bad
and-
actions
and
by being a puppet.
bloodthirsty.
By
Yes.
being bloodthirsty and being a puppet. So like, there's so much depth in that character that for people to say, oh, it's just a hack and slash, it's just a brute
I think it's
character.
crazy.
You're wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think that's and people still, and now they're like, oh, it looks like they're changing him with this new one.
No, they're not.
That's what I think. I'm looking at this new one like, I actually always kind of saw Kratos like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
This-
he's the-
To me, this is no new Kratos. This is just more of an evolution because the power's stronger in the machine that we get to see a little more
Well,
of him.
plus you see him in his element with a kid now. He has a kid that he's watching over now and protecting. He's still the
Yes.
gruff Kratos, matter of fact, do this or you will die. But you can still see that caring that we never got to see because his family was dead before we played him. But
And by the way, I'm so badass I kill gods.
exactly.
Just
All right.
throwing that out there.
Just throwing it out
Just-
there.
just, you
By
know.
the way,
All right, favorite protagonist, no
Oh,
Ds.
and then one more protagonist for me.
Oh.
I just
Oh,
have
okay,
to.
one
We're
more,
going to
of
go
course.
back to this one right here. Little Gran Turismo action. 1994 Honda Prelude. Only cost 6,000 credits, and then you can drop about 300,000 into it and make that thing a beast.
That's amazing.
Okay, that's
That's a good one. All right, no jeans.
I have a few protagonists that I like.
All right.
Obviously, Master Chief.
Oh, yeah.
okay, Master Chief.
That's a solid one. Yeah, I was.
Because one, his relationship that evolves with Cortana, drives the story
It's great.
even better.
Yeah.
Plus, it's just cool. Dom from Gears
Okay.
of War.
Wow, what a
Okay.
good choice.
Because I don't want to say much about it.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
if you
yeah.
play the story, you'll understand why he's a good character.
He's
Santiago is the shit.
yeah. He's
There is just
Yeah.
no way around that.
Elasno knows even about what happens to him.
Yeah.
And why she might agree.
Since we've entered, I know we all loved Gears, but since we've entered this Gears community as deep as we all have now,
yeah.
I cannot tell you how many people I've heard say that first time they ever cried in a video game was Gears 2.
Third time would be.
Wait,
second
is that
time
that
would be
Gears 2
3.
or 3?
No, Gears 2 is
Gears
the-
2. That was the
That one was heart wrenching, and I know there's like
And,
a
and the old yeller-
tear. There's a
Is that
tear,
the-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the sad scene they always have on the Gears
but
chat?
no. Gears 3 is that sad scene,
Oh.
and that's the one where I was actually like, you got to be freaking kidding me! Like this is like bull crap.
Yeah, so he's probably my favorite
There it is.
protagonist.
Really?
That's a good one.
Then there's a few other, Solid Snake, and then if we're going Gran Turismo, 1991 Toyota. What was it?
Celica,
No.
Supra.
Supra.
No. I had a MR2.
Oh,
Really?
the
A little
MR2.
Mr. 2, the boxy one.
Yeah.
Right
I
on,
that
right
one,
on.
so I
This
beat
is
you.
an '83 Honda.
No,
How
dude, that
dare
was
you.
the beauty of that game is you would take these older cars
With your first car.
for your first car and you would just,
That's pretty cool.
man, you would make them into a
Yeah.
beast.
That's funny.
So to this moment, I'm still not decided.
I mean, there's
But I'm
always-
gonna give you.
Come on.
I'm gonna no. I'll decide at the end once I basically talk
You
it
don't
out and
get to
explain it
choose
to
Kratos.
myself. No, not Kratos.
I mean, there's just so many good characters, though. It's kind of hard.
And we've played. I think, in our opinion, we've played all the big
Yeah.
genre, all the big saga stories.
Well, especially with having Rob Dog now. I mean, anything that we missed,
He
he
grabbed,
picked
yeah.
it up in the PC world.
games.
So there's a couple. One that I'm leaning heavily towards, and you're gonna be like, what? Ezio.
No, I can see
For
that.
you, I can absolutely understand that.
Ezio
yes,
Auditore.
you know that.
Now, you see all these Assassin's Creed, all Assassin's Creed characters. There's not a whole lot. I mean, there's depth to them, but you don't really get to know them too well. Altair, the first one, I really liked him. It was a really cool story, but you don't really connect with him.
Yeah, it's
After Ezio, you've got the half Indian, half
The Native,
half Native American, half British guy. And I actually never finished that game because it bugged the crap out of me.
Sorry.
But so you don't really get to it. He has a good story, and then the Black Flag one, I didn't really get attached to him. But
Which that's crazy because you love pirates.
yes, yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
That's
But
nuts.
honestly, though, like it's probably hard to relate to a time traveling assassin.
yeah. But
It's
Ezio,
like-
the thing about Ezio that I loved about him is, first of all, I got 3 games with him. So that in and of itself is the only
And
one
that's
that they've
Yeah.
been able to develop a character with, and he went from, honestly, a spoiled rich brat,
Yeah, little pin.
a spoiled rich brat,
Mamby-pamby.
mamby-pamby pansy, to just this guy that was just like you wanted to be him. Like, not only did he care about because he saw his his family ripped from him, he saw all these things, and like you wanted to be this guy. He went from not caring about anybody but himself to literally caring about the whole city. And then in Assassin's Creed, I think it was Brotherhood, you start trying to build up the city. Like even going through, like you go and live with your uncle and you protect the city as your own, and you start building it up by buying things because you are rich and you use your money for good and everything. And he goes from being the kid to the ultimate master. And you see him and you play him as old Ezio, and you just see his whole life. It's the only Assassin's Creed game where you see this guy's life, and Claw agrees. He says Ezio is great. So that's, for me, that's one of,
Good job, Claw.
if he's not my favorite, he's definitely right there. The other one I was gonna say that I kind of, something that I really, I mean, there's obviously the Master Chiefs.
Yeah.
There's the the Doms and everything.
I'm not gonna take the easy road
Marcus.
like Ante.
The Mark. Well, see, to me, I love Marcus, but I feel like Dom has more depth.
Yep.
And as far as the other person, I would say is that I kind of relate to a lot more is Nathan Drake.
That is.
Nathan-
Nathan Drake's a good one.
Nathan Drake is that, because I love Indiana Jones. Who doesn't love Indiana Jones,
right.
right? And Nathan Drake is that perfect combination of serious when he needs to be, but then witty even in the face of danger kind of character, like
Very
a
Indiana
mature
Jones.
Spiderman, Peter Parker, where he's always cracking jokes, but he still knows when to,
Be serious.
shut it out. And
Oh, so Tobey Maguire. Got it.
not Tobey Maguire. Let's not go there. And screw you for bringing that up, by the way.
Tobey Maguire
but comparing
Spider-Man 1
Tobey
and 2 are
Maguire-
great.
He's your favorite protagonist. You know it.
Comparing Tobey Maguire and Nathan Drake, I almost slapped you. And they've brought out a different part of him in each story. I mean, and even now I'm playing to the 4th one, and you're seeing now and I haven't finished. I'm only like 2 chapters away from finishing, but married Nathan Drake and the struggles of that. And like, honestly, the stuff he does, I can't say I wouldn't do it. Like, that's like I think a lot like him, the way, and after I've explained it to myself now, and explain it to you guys.
You're gonna say Batman.
You better not say Batman.
No, the reason I didn't say Batman is because Batman in the games is really the Batman from the comics. It's the Batman from the animated series. What I'm saying is like it's there's depth to it, but I feel the real depth in that game was brought out by the Joker. And I love Kevin Conroy. He's the best voice of Batman there is. But it's not, you can't be my favorite protagonist. He's my favorite superhero, and I love Batman. But even though I'm playing to Nathan Drake right now, I think I'm gonna go with Ezio because the love I have for that.
I think that's a good choice. I gotta say, what's amazing about this podcast, and it's probably, I've never finished Red Dead, so I don't know about John Marston. I've heard great things about
Claw
him.
says Red Dead Redemption, John Marston. He says that ending. So
see,
apparently,
I haven't done that one. You know what's amazing is that makes this podcast slightly different than every other podcast in the planet about video games.
The beard.
Is not a single person here
The beard.
said Link.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna make a point to that.
Interesting.
I'm glad that none of us went Link, Sonic, Mario.
The
'cause
big-
it's like,
yeah.
those are great protagonists, but do you ever really feel connected?
Yeah.
Honestly, like,
That-
are you a
that's-
little elf kid? Like, are
Yeah.
you
Well,
are
you
you
are.
really a small Italian plumber? Is that what you do every day? No. No, you're not.
It's a me.
Yeah, it's a me. Yeah.
So we got audience over here, Big Dog Vale. Just go ahead and shout out real quick. Who's your favorite protagonist? Who's your favorite villain?
hit it.
Gotta shout it. Villain Joker.
Villain Joker, my man. There you
Really?
go.
Hands down.
Okay.
All right, protagonist.
It's always harder to pick
It's hard. The protagonist.
Video games?
Yeah,
It
we're
has to
only
be video
talking.
games, yeah.
Come on, dude. If I was going to anything, I would have just picked Jesus Christ.
Speaking of which, here we go.
Come on, we can't just open this right.
I'll be
Then
back.
my favorite villain, that would be Lucifer. So it's just, we're just gonna go with
I
that.
feel like he invented evil. You know what I'm saying?
Out of the games that I've played in the last couple of years, Nathan Drake.
Really?
Yeah,
So you
really good.
you would
I
go
love
with
that series. I still need to get 4. I haven't played that one yet.
I have an extra copy.
I need that.
Yeah.
Probably sent for him.
I'm the last playing Nathan Drake.
Nathan Drake.
I'm playing
Older.
that, he's not.
Video games.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite villain would have to be M. Bison.
This guy loves Street Fighter.
It's almost like you guys are
Okay.
brothers. It's weird.
Older video games. Protagonist. Sounds kind of hard.
If you can't hear Jimmy, he's already said Nathan Drake for protagonist and M. Bison, and then Joker for villain.
And he's having a hard time. You know what's funny is for a villain, believe it or not, if we were to go old video games villain, and when I say old, I mean like let's just say pre N64, pre PlayStation.
He goes from Pac-Man.
No man, Donkey Kong.
Oh,
That's a good villain.
Donkey
Yeah,
Kong, man.
Donkey
I mean, he
Kong.
was an a-hole. You know who else would be one? Even though I guess it would be more along the line as your the robot HK. You know when that would be in that.
Yeah.
The freaking dog from Duck Hunt
The,
pisses me off.
Oh, that's true.
He comes up laughing at you.
the customers from Root Beer Tapper. Those are bad.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, you just said root beer tapper.
Claw says the
Let me
goat
let
from
you guys
Goat
know
Simulator.
something about root beer tapper. You do not know a person who would even come close to me in scoring root beer tapper, and I don't mean just on Xbox. I'll destroy you. But in the real root beer tapper,
Ooh, that's
just
a good
so you
one,
guys know,
X-Lorian. We'll
remember,
get to that next
I
one.
worked at Chuck E. Cheese. The games didn't get turned off. Thousands of people were going in there playing root beer tapper. My number one score stayed there for like 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm on that game.
What is root
All
beer
right.
tapper?
You-
I don't remember what that
it,
is.
it was originally called Tapper.
Tapper. Do you remember? You see Wreck-It Ralph, right?
Yeah.
You know that game. You know the bar he goes to called Tappers.
Okay.
And you know,
based
at a
on
certain
that.
point, he's all, "Hey, I gotta go give people root beer." It switches to the old style of how that game was played. He
Oh.
goes back and forth
And you
across the
throw 'em.
counters,
Okay.
sliding him root beer. That's what that game was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
X-Lorian brought up a really good villain, and for him, it is his best villain, Sephiroth
Oh.
from Final Fantasy VII.
Okay, so I've only made it 3/4 through that game, so I haven't been able to see what everybody always talks about because I end up going and playing something else. I have to finish that damn game.
Yeah.
I have to finish that damn game. That game, it's good, but man, is it long.
Claw says, oh, that's a good one, actually. Cortana, he says Cortana from Halo 1 through 4. She's the main character in Halo, not Master Chief. And there could be an argument made for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I can see that.
They're
That's
symbiotic.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, she was great. And that is the second game that made me cry was Halo 4.
You baby.
Go play
So-
it. Then come back and talk to me.
I know I never say this. You guys really got to play Gone Home. Jesus Christ,
Oh,
it would
I
take
have
you
that.
2 hours.
All right, we'll play it.
I am
Hey,
telling
you know what you have to play? PUB.
Yeah,
PUBG.
you do, but
All
you won't,
right,
but
so
I'm going to play it on my Mac.
I'll let you play it right here, right now.
Oh yeah, you could probably try one
Um,
match.
All right, and I think that's it for our nitty gritty. I think some really good,
Honestly, yeah, that
good
was a
discussion. Our villains
concept.
starting
Ah.
from our number one villain, starting from Robert. To recap, villain
Gladys.
from Portal.
Yep.
Portal
One and
2.
What did I say?
Wait, villain?
Yeah.
You went with...
You just choose one, guys, quick.
From Halo.
Oh, Prophet of Regret.
Prophet Regret.
That's right.
Oh, General Ron.
General, and I went Joker. Protagonist, you went.
Dom.
You went Dom.
I went Joel based on I can't say Kratos.
Yes, you can. I went Ezio Auditore from Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations.
And then I went Gordon Freeman from the
Half-Life series.
Half-Life series, yeah.
Half-Life
And
series.
our live studio audience for the villain went,
Joker.
Joker.
and for the protagonist, Nathan Drake.
Nathan Drake.
Oh.
Matt, look at you guys are brothers. It's
So that was, I think that was a really good conversation.
More than
I think that
obvious.
was
Yeah,
some
I
good
think
stuff.
it is. I like that.
Thank you for tuning, or not tuning in,
Oh,
but thank you
we
for,
did-
for
Wait,
no,
we
no,
still
no,
have-
stop.
okay.
Thank you for chiming in.
Oh, okay.
Chiming in with
Oh,
the,
yeah.
you guys blew up. Thank you for chiming in on
Jeez.
that. We love when you guys chime in on any part of the segment. Now that we're going to our next segment, which is all you guys, this is going to be the Claw, which is the chat lobby
Claw's
ass.
Corner.
Son of
We're
a
not gonna get it. It's not gonna.
Chat lobby ass corner. Yeah.
chat lobby ass corner. Yeah.
Okay. Clock corner.
You can ask us anything about anything in this
Anything.
Within
section
reason.
within
Not
reason.
within reason.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
ask it. It
Anything.
just doesn't mean we'll answer it.
Yeah.
Most of the time we will.
All right. The first part of the Claw is
I agree with him.
Claw says Rob needs to play Last of Us and Zana needs to play Red Dead.
And I'll tell you why I really need to play Red Dead.
Why?
Because still to this day,
Mhm.
one of my favorite games from that generation is Gun.
Oh,
I
gun.
loved playing Gun. It was a launch title for 360, but it was actually even on the Xbox, the original one.
Yeah, it was actually. I think it came out first on the original Xbox, and then it came out as a launch with
I'm trying to
Xbox
remember that
360.
game.
Gun.
Gun.
Yeah, we played it at his house. You don't remember?
I mean,
The name is literally your favorite thing. I don't.
Gun. How do you not?
How do you not
Cowboys
know
and
this?
Native Americans, man. It was.
So,
It was.
oh, was it? I'm trying to remember it now.
All right, so you can ask us. Let's see.
Best
Oh,
DLC.
Claw
Best
wants to know
DLC.
best DLC.
Ooh,
That's a
ooh.
good Claw question there.
I'm just gonna
It's-
chime
it's-
in
for me,
because I
that's
played
real
it
easy.
recently.
Go.
Was that Witcher 3 Blood and Wine DLC?
Blood and Wine, really
The
good.
best one I've played. It was crazy good. It was probably better than the Witcher 3 game. I just loved it.
Best DLC.
Oh man, what the hell was it called? The one for Last of Us, Left Behind. Is that what it was called? I don't remember.
I think that is right.
It's the one for me easily. The one for Last of Us. That was amazing DLC.
Claw says
Undead
his is
Nightmare?
Undead Nightmare.
I don't
I don't know
that
what that's
is.
from.
What DLC? What
Let
game?
us know.
That
Undead
was-
Nightmare is from Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, nice. Okay. Zombies and cowboys. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know if I have a best DLC.
My best
Pub
DLC.
zombie mode. Might
My-
take it.
Pub Zombie Mode might be the winner. We'll see. We'll see how that works.
My best DLC was the Halo 2 map pack.
That's fair.
Can I agree with him? Am I allowed to agree
Yeah,
with
that's
him?
fine. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
It's allowed.
Halo
Like-
2 map pack.
Just ask me. It's
Awesome DLC.
Yep.
Hours of entertainment.
Yep.
fine.
I agree with you. All right. Any questions from the studio audience?
Studio audience.
Anything you want us to talk about? Anything that you want to know?
I think we're-
He's thinking.
Oh god.
Oh, are you stuck in a game?
Yeah, Watch Dogs.
Oh, I haven't
Watch
played it.
Dogs.
You
I've
picked a
actually
game that
never
none of
played
us are playing.
I mean, I've played I've played a little bit of it, but like not all the way
Aiden
through.
just jumped into it.
The new Watch
He goes into it.
The old one.
The old one. He goes into it, plays for about 40 minutes. He's like, this game just sucks. And then I hear another kid say, yeah, I tried Watch Dogs. That game sucks.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, and there's no direction.
It looked really hyped and it looked like it would be
Yeah.
good, but I don't think it was executed well.
Yeah, it
which
looked
is why
amazing.
it
I
dropped
was
off
stoked for it.
easily. Most people just went, no.
Yeah.
I
Exploring,
think mine automatically did because I got the digital on PlayStation, so I think it automatically preloaded.
Exploring wants to know: have you guys preloaded the D2 beta
Oh.
yet?
Oh, we're going
Destiny
to
2.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, I know,
that's
but
what we went with, yeah, but
we have people that
Oh,
are in the
yeah,
chat that
that's
need
right.
to know what's
They need to
going
know
Yeah, that's
on.
what I was
Explorers.
talking about.
Yes. Best.
I still
oh,
need to pre-order that.
So do I. I can't keep. Yeah.
Also, today a big day. So if you're listening to this later, doesn't matter. If you have a Switch, Splatoon World Premiere, Splatoon 2, it's free from 3 Pacific time. It's I think it's noon to 3 or 3 to 6. 3 to 6 Splatoon. Download it, play it. I think they call it Splatfest or something like that. Pretty damn awesome.
You have a free code for the Destiny 2 beta there, Claw, you said?
I could.
Claw has a Switch. Get on that, man.
But you can pre-order that weird Splatoon headset now. So
Yeah.
Something both Robert and I are excited about
Yeah.
coming up this week. And if you're listening to this on Monday or thereafter, it'll have already happened. Game of Thrones comes back on Sunday. Woo!
yeah.
I'll give you my.
I'll say you could be a
I'll
Game
give
of
you
Thrones
my
character.
my pre, I guess, synopsis of it. I'm freaking excited. I hope cool things happen. If you listen to this on Monday, crap went down. Somebody died. Yeah, that's pretty much
Joker
it.
did.
And,
be fun.
and,
That's
and,
what it's gonna be.
and Claude, do you really have a Switch? If so, especially you being in the UK, I hope you subscribe and go to the Patreon for Switch Player Magazine. That magazine is freaking awesome, man.
Old school?
Oh, God, dude, it reminds me of opening up the old video game. It's only this big. It's a little
Oh.
tiny thing, but it's awesome.
Right now, we just put in the chat. By the way, if you're a Gears player and
Oh.
want to join
Go ahead.
our tournament we're having on August 5th
Yeah,
through the 6th.
Oh, yeah. We're
It's
that
a
By the
coming up,
way,
don't we?
big
Yeah.
coalition-sanctioned Gears of War 4 tournament with 5,000 pro points, MLG pro points awarded
What is it
to
called, guys?
everybody on the first place team. It is the
CMG Off-Season Open.
off-season open.
Off-season open.
And I think you put it in there in the chat if you
Hey,
Yeah.
Last Geek Play says, hello, people. You are here at the very end, Last Geek. Get in a claw question real fast, Last Geek. Anything. Ask
Did
us
we-
anything
so
before
did we
we
go
go.
about-
Really quick about that tournament.
Yes.
It's coming up. There are only 6 team passes left.
Oh, yeah.
This is so different from the first tournament we threw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first one took us like
Till
Three-
Till the last like
till,
3 hours.
wasn't it till
Yeah.
11:59 the night
Last
before?
team.
Yeah.
We actually had to extend the
Yeah.
time because somebody said, I just missed it and wanted to buy the last team pass, and he was like a minute late. So Ate went in and extended it another hour so he could buy it
Yeah.
right there.
This is not happening this time. Last time we had 2 team passes done by now.
Sorry, I just beat Claw.
Good job. All right, Last Geek has a claw question. He
It
wants to
would
know.
be-
Hold on,
it
hold
would
on.
be-
Ask the question.
Okay.
Last Geek wants to know: is he, speaking about Zonner, bald because he shaves his head or because he lost his hair?
We're gonna go with C. All of the above.
Yep.
Because if
bit
I
of
do
both.
grow the hair that I have, it looks very funny. You talk about patches, there'll be some here, there'll be some here, there'll be a little bit right here. So I just go ahead and get it shaved so that way I don't have to.
So
we
just-
were
think
calling
of a
it.
peach.
Yeah, we were calling Patches O'Houlihan for
Patches
a while.
So we shave it because of that reason. And trust me, I didn't want to lose my hair.
Claus says you never had hair. That's what that's his theory.
That's not true.
Yeah.
But
It's just a lot.
so that's what's going on with that.
Yeah, I mean, last time we did the event, it took us like a month before we got like 2 tickets.
Yeah.
This time,
1 week and
we
we're
had
almost
10
sold out.
tickets.
Yeah.
So it's going fast.
Buy your tickets.
Remember next weekend, guys. Anybody SoCal, July 22nd. We got the first LAN happening over here. It's just fun.
Yeah, practice.
Just a fun LAN for practice. Hit up at Ninjitsu. He is the one who's running that one. We are here. We're going to stream it if we have the internet in like we're supposed to. So
Last Geek Play says I'm asking the deep journalistic questions. That you are, Last Geek, and we appreciate it.
that is very
Also,
important.
another thing about the event, the tournament. If you're
Okay.
watching, email us your team names, your information, your MLG stuff because we need that. Otherwise, you're not getting your points. If you don't give us the information, you
Yep.
don't get your points.
You don't get your
Sorry.
points.
We
We'll
have
be
to,
sending emails out this week to remind you.
Yeah.
yeah, tweets, emails, all of that.
But yeah.
I think that's all we have for the claw, unless somebody wants to throw in one last-minute question.
Oh, well, very important. The hat's right here. October 17th.
Oh, yeah.
Gran Turismo.
We should do like.
Good job, Ate.
I wonder if we can like bring our PS4s in here and have us
Exlorian.
all in the chairs playing. For a
We're going to bring the rigs too? The
That
steering
won't
wheels?
fit.
We'll just move the table out and we have the camera there and we have this all.
All right, cool.
We could try.
We love Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
All right, Exlorian asking deeper journalistic questions than Last Geek Plays. He says, "Hey Matt, how's your new DLC kid?" Yeah, he's great. Most expensive DLC I've ever downloaded. Gotta say that
Did you
much.
preload it or no?
Yeah. I had a free beta code for it, so
okay.
yeah.
Free bacon.
He's doing excellently. Thank you for asking. If you don't know, if it's your first time tuning in or you missed last week, I did have a new son born. He's my second child. He's 2 weeks old, and his name is Ace, and he's great.
He's gonna be a fighter pilot.
A little more than that.
Firefighter.
A little more than that, Exlorian. Go back to sex ed. Takes a few more months than that. He
least
said 8
one.
months in the making. It wasn't.
Touche, Claw. You are absolutely correct. The most expensive DLC is your wife.
You know what? You're right.
Dang.
There
You're
you go.
right.
Yeah, Matthew. Elasno is asking, where's the picture?
Next week we'll have it for you next week. I see it on my phone all the time. I don't think about.
I
paying
thought
it.
you'd see it on your baby's face, but whatever. It's
Well, that too. But I mean, like,
I see him on my phone. It's okay.
No, I live in this AR world.
I just
like to
walk
go
by
home.
him. I'm like, oh, he's so cute.
You FaceTime with him just to check in.
Just to
You're like
check
in the same room. You're like, hey, how you doing, buddy?
All right. I
teenage
think that's all
kids.
we have for this episode. This has been the Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast, episode number 24.
El Dos Cuatro.
El
And
Dos
thank you for the new
Cuatro.
subscribers.
Thank you for the
Yeah,
subscribers.
thank
Thank
you,
you for the
subscribers.
subs.
Don't forget to follow us.
You can follow us on
Facebook.
Twitch is always this side. Facebook
Yeah, I
is
know.
always that side.
Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, do that. That's we're good. Facebook and Instagram at Casual Misfits Gaming. You can also search us on YouTube, Casual Misfits Gaming. We need the follows on there so we can get a custom
and
URL.
Oh, we got a custom Xbox controller now.
Wait, custom Xbox
CMG
controller.
Xbox controller.
You are so ADD. And Twitch at CMG_Gamecast. Please follow us everywhere you can. Tell your friends or
As I have said, I haven't said this the last few times. As always, if you like, I almost had a heart attack. If you like what you saw here, please subscribe, watch it, tell a friend, let them know. If you didn't like what you saw here, do it anyway just to mess with them and make them watch something that they're not going to enjoy.
or maybe they will enjoy it.
Let's give it a shot.
Exlorian repping the CMG logos in there because he is a sub. That's what you can get with our if you sub to us.
Yeah.
All right, this has been the Casual Misfits Gaming Podcast. Exlorian says I have no friends. Episode number 24. I am Matt Rojas, a.k.a. the Dread Pirate. And with us, as always, we have...
Well, not always, but Jason Zahner.
And I'm Mate Rojas. No jeans.
No, jeans.
And I'm Robert Link, Rob Dog.
Rob Dog, 1991.
I like
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I
This has
like every
been
time.
the
Oh, yeah.
Casual
We need to get one of
Misfits...
those.
Casual Misfits Gaming
Play us out
Podcast.
there, Rob Dog. Do your live
Dun,
music.
dun.
Episode
By the way,
number...
this is live, what Rob
Dun,
Yeah.
Dog
dun,
does.
dun,
Episode number 24. We'll see you next week.
See ya, buddies.
Bye.
Cuatro.
Oh, boy.
And we're doing it.